Fitness Friday. Mother Trucker Yoga friends, if you are loving today and you are loving videos like this, you know what to do right now. Share out this broadcast, show me some love, show me some hearts, and I will make sure I keep giving you great content just like this. All right, this is a great topic. I'm really excited to talk to you guys about today. I posted a video about this a few days ago, but I thought I'm gonna go live and talk to you about it as well. Hey Robert, thanks for tuning in. Share this video, share this broadcast, let everybody else know if they have foot pain. If they literally have a pain in their rear, it could be due to their foot. If you have calf pain, if you have knee pain, this is something that needs to be addressed. And for truckers, this is definitely an issue. If you're not a trucker, but you travel a lot, you're in a car a lot, you're in a chair a lot, plantar fasciitis, I hear from a lot of people, is a constant issue that they're dealing with. And what I typically hear is people stop using their feet. They get more firm orthotics. They are told to not take their shoes off. And I get it. It's because it helps you not feel the pain as much. But here's the deal. The reason why you have plantar fasciitis is because you're not using your feet enough. Your calves are very locked up. Your Achilles, which is down behind your lower ankle, is very stiff, very immobile. And as a result, you're probably someone that has knee pain. You probably feel like you have tight hamstrings. You might have pain in your booty. You might have a stiff lower back because tightness travels. So the body is really interesting, and what happens below manifests above. So maybe you don't have foot pain right now, but you have a pain in your neck. Your shoulder's always giving you a problem. Your hip is always going out on you. Guess what? It can be due to your feet. It can be due to the immobility in your feet. We're walking around with casts on all day, also known as our shoes. I mean, like, mind blown. Cast equals shoes. If you break your arm, you would never wear a cast for the rest of your life, right? The doctor wants that cast off right away. But yet we're doing this to our feet, okay? And so I'm going to show you a couple moves today that you can do to help at least lessen and maybe even eliminate. I've had plantar fasciitis before. I know it's extremely painful. I got it when I was pregnant. Obviously, I'm growing an elephant inside my belly in 9 months. So it wasn't an elephant, I had 3 kids. But anyways, this is a great way for you to reduce some of that pain. You have to be diligent about it. It's not gonna go away overnight, but most importantly, you also have to start getting your shoes off and start working your feet barefoot, even in just small little bursts if you're not used to that. Okay, so first things first, kick off your shoes. And if you can't kick off your shoes yet, watch this video so that you can do it at home. I'm a big fan of the AccuBall, okay? One of the things I try to point out to people is sports balls are meant for sports. Golf balls are meant for golf. Tennis balls are made for tennis. AccuBalls are made for your feet. So if you're looking to get up one of these little guys, it's amazing. Woo! You can hit us up. Let us know at mothertruckeryoga.com. They'll be up on our store page by the end of the day today. Sorry, I'm a little running behind, but they are on hopesavara.com. You can check them out and grab them in our shopping cart. Okay, so first things first, you need to roll out your feet. Yes, roll out your feet. And when you roll out your feet, what you're doing is you're breaking up the fascia. Okay, you're breaking up, it's like plastic, bend plastic, and you get those striations in there. Okay, that's your foot. It's the stiff plastic. You need to work that out. You need to break that up. What is plantar fasciitis? The itis part is tiny little tears in that plantar tendon, okay, that get inflamed and get aggravated because they're not moving, and then you expect them to move and they're super tight and super angry. So using one of these guys, okay, life-changing, 20 bucks, worth every penny, okay? Way cheaper than orthotics, way cheaper than a visit to the foot doctor, way cheaper than medication. 20 bucks, guys, okay? So you're gonna take this little guy here. I'm actually gonna move my camera. Okay, you're gonna have to bear with me today so that you guys can get the best visual here. Okay, now you're gonna look at my feet. You're gonna take this AccuBall here, and you're just gonna start out, wait for this, rocket science, and roll out the foot. You can do this while sitting. Play and work through the ball of the foot. Work behind the toes. I'll turn my foot sideways here. Work through the arch. Get through the heel. Basically, roll everywhere you can, okay? Everywhere it hurts, everywhere it feels lumpy, there feels like there's gravel underneath your foot that hasn't been worked through in a lot, and work through that. The center of your foot, I'm gonna sit down here. The center of your foot, okay? The plantar tendon, It kind of spans out and attaches at the back edge of the ball of the foot. Work this tendon here, okay? I call it 3 points of pressure. Pressure right in front of the heel, pressure at the center of the foot, pressure right up behind the ball of the foot. So when you're rolling out your foot, okay, rolling, rolling, rolling. Let me know if you can't see me too. I'm trying to stay away from the comment section. Maybe I'll move back farther. That's the one thing you love about Facebook's videos here. Okay, so as I'm rolling, I'm gonna plant my weight right down on the center of the foot, right in front of the heel. And I'm just gonna pressure and hold. Now that tendon might feel really thick. It might be really tender. So if you're like, Hope, this is tender, I'm not doing it right. Yes, it's aggravated, it's tender. Keep that pressure and just roll forward onto the very center of the foot, okay? That's probably gonna be even more tender. See if you can find the area that feels a little bit more lumpy or a little bit more stiff, like there's some definite knots in there. I'll try to move over again. Sorry, I'm trying to work with Facebook comments. And then roll it forward so that you're just behind the ball of the foot. Let's see if we can do this, guys, okay? We gotta work with what we got. There we go. Let's see if that works better. All right, you gotta love Facebook, right? Here we go. Let's see if that's better. Okay. Literally, I'm trying to get the camera on my foot, which how often do we do that on Facebook, right? Okay, then I'm gonna plant the ball of my foot right on top of the AccuBall, heel on the floor, and I'm gonna wave my foot like I'd wave my hand. Just side to side, just like that. And it's gonna feel poppy and cracky and very uncomfortable, very tender, very, very, very tender. And then I'm just gonna rock and roll on the heel, get all the goods as best as you can, okay? So basically we wanna be able to try to roll out that foot as much as we possibly can. Now recognize again, it's gonna probably hurt like hell, okay? And I'm just being candid with you here, not politically correct. It is gonna hurt like hell. Because how often do you roll out the bottom of your foot? How often are you walking on river rock outside? How often are you walking on uneven ground? Not a lot. And that is partly how your body gets stimulated. That's partly how your core gets stimulated. That's partly how you utilize all the different muscles in your body, is by using these things that you are putting casts on all day long. It is no wonder your hamstrings hurt. It is no wonder that your feet are killing you. You have to use it or you lose it. So if you are struggling with plantar fasciitis, some additional things you can do: throw this little ball in boiling water or in the freezer, okay? And then you have cold. If you're really in a lot of pain right now, freeze a water bottle, roll out the bottom of the foot that way, okay? And start small. I'm not saying that you should just all of a sudden go barefoot. It's like telling someone that's a runner where they're going from padded shoes to barefoots overnight. Yeah, they're gonna have a lot of problems, okay? So this is a slow progression. But as you work out the bottoms of the feet, some of the benefits, if you're familiar with reflexology, guess what? Your digestive system has pressure points, acupressure points, right through the arch of the foot. If you're not working your foot and stimulating it and moving in all different directions, or using this little guy here, you probably have digestive issues, okay? It's a great way to keep your stomach happy and keep yourself digesting food, which is a positive if you're out on the road and you're having a lot of stomach problems. What if this little guy could be the answer? What if working your feet could help you tremendously? What if circulation is an issue, okay? So we're trying to bring more circulation to the feet. This is one of those things that you can do. So there's so many benefits to working out the feet, to rolling out the feet, to getting your shoes off, even if it's just you wiggling your toes around and sticking your fingers between your toes, whatever it is, but you have to start working your feet. You have to start rolling out your feet. You have to get your shoes off, okay? This is gonna make a huge difference to your health and well-being, not just for your feet's sake, but for the rest of your body. The second thing I wanna show you is for people that deal with plantar fasciitis, or deal with hamstring and lower back pain, and especially for my drivers here that are tuning in, the calf is short. It's short and tight. Within minutes of sitting, the calf muscle shortens its length. So for those of you that are driving 4, 6, 8 hours at a crack, heck, 30 minutes at a crack, that calf muscle just instantly shortens. and it pulls on the arch. It gives you that plantar fasciitis feeling. Sometimes where the body screams in pain is actually not where it's in pain. I call it the victim and the persecutor syndrome. If someone had a gun, who's screaming? The victim, not the person with the gun. That's the way the body works a lot of times. What's screaming is not really the problem. We got to wrap our head around that. So if we can lengthen the calf, release the calf, back pain is going to be reduced, neck pain, hip pain, and you got it, foot, even knee pain. If you have knee pain, the calf might need some additional length. So I'm going to show you what you can do. All right, again, we're going to be moving this camera. You guys are so great for dealing with me in this crazy camera that we are trying to be able to help you guys see everything. Okay, so next thing is I work with what's called a half dome. Nothing fancy. Look at this little bugger here. Okay, you could also hang your foot off a step, but this is a nice way if you feel a little bit more stable. If you're out on the road, hang your heel off the step of your truck, off the foot of your truck. Hello? Hang on. Lean your heel down. It's going to hurt like hell, but it's going to feel amazing. Do one at a time. Do both. Lean a little forward. If you're on the step of your truck, don't push your booty back, but just lean a little forward with your whole body as you hang your heel down. It's going to make a huge difference in how you feel. Every time you get in and out of your truck, you have to do that. Every single time. Game changer. Promise you, game changer. But if you're looking for something else, a half dome works really great too. And you're going to take your half dome without shoes on, okay? Without shoes on, no shoes. And you're going to step your foot up onto that half dome. Line up the outer edge of the foot with your yoga mat or the room or whatever. Make sure there's no foot turnout. And then I'm going to try to step my other foot somewhat nearby. Now, if the calf is really tight, you might be like this. We're going to square the hips forward and also neutral the pelvis. Think about these same things when you're leaning your heel off the step of your rig. Hips, pubis bone, hip bones are forward. Now I'm going to try to walk my free foot forward without leaning and without spinning my body. Pushing, jamming the shin into the calf, the heel into the floor. My knee is pointing forward. More specifically, the pit of the knee is pointing back, but we'll give you an easy visual today. And I'm feeling a really, really great stretch. Notice where you feel the stretch. Is it the inner calf? Is it the outer calf? Is it down by the heel? Where are you feeling that? Because that makes a big difference. Draw some mind-body connection to what's going on in your body. And then as you do this, you can also try bending the knee. Try to keep the knee tracking straight forward. And the reason why you can play with bent and straightened knee, okay, I'm going to come off of this now. The reason why it's helpful for you to do a bent or a straightened knee is because you have two main muscles in your calf. You have the gastrocnemius, which is that big bulky muscle that you see, and then you have the soleus, which looks like a filleted fish underneath. When you bend and when you straighten, you access both of them, okay? So that's a great thing to think. Which one is more painful? Which one is a little bit more challenging? Okay, I got to work with that one a little bit more. So just giving you some food for thought. Okay, so here's the deal. Foot pain is a pain in the butt, okay? Foot pain literally is debilitating. It sucks. It's annoying. And for a lot of people, it literally can keep them from work. Here are some solutions for you. I'm literally giving you options, giving you opportunities that you can feel better, that you can start reducing some of this pain and doing the things that you love. But you got to actually do it. So get an AccuBall. Where's my AccuBall? Get an AccuBall. They'll be up on mothertruckeryoga.com by the end of the day. Otherwise, if you want one right now, go to hopesavara.com, pick it up. It's $20. Thank you for supporting me so I can keep bringing you guys great content like this. And let me know what you think. How do you like these moves? Are you doing them? Are you dropping your heel off the truck? Let us know so we can keep helping you guys feel better wherever. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Have a great Friday. It's super loose now. Glue that together. All right.